So the Modern Warfare 3 Warzone event just took place. I streamed it here on the channel. If you guys missed that, it should be archived as a VOD, but I'm also going to condense it. I'm going to shorten it just for the event, specifically, and upload that as its own video if you guys just want to see that and kind of skim through all the, the streaming kind of portion elements. But we got some other details that have come out as well. I will say really quick, the campaign, as per usual, it was a campaign trailer that we got. That's how they always start it. The campaign looks good, right? It looks solid. It looks, very visually appealing. Like it always does. The mechanics look pretty interesting. The story looks very intriguing. The campaigns usually don't disappoint for Call of Duty games. Although Modern Warfare 2's campaign felt a little bit lackluster in some areas, it was still pretty solid overall. And like I said, those are usually pretty solid. But we also got details regarding multiplayer and zombies. Yes, zombies is confirmed. I'm going to start off by throwing an official screenshot up on screen. And then we're going to go through actually a whole lot more details for each category: campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. So if you do enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like. Really helps the channel. And lets YouTube know that you guys enjoy the content, and makes YouTube share it with other people. But if you don't enjoy it, let me know why, so I can improve the content in the future. And if you want to check out our live streams that are not usually the big stuff is going to be multi-streamed here on YouTube as well as over on kick.com. So big live events like this, live let's plays, things like that. But other stuff that's not in that category is going to be exclusive on kick.com/JSkeleton. So check that out as well if you guys want to. All right, throw it on the screen. Check it out. So we got some campaign details here. We got some screenshots for each one. Now, the first screenshot for the zombies, you're probably like, oh man, look, this classic zombies looks great. Yeah, there's some tidbits to kind of go through that we're going to go in a little bit in a minute. One thing to note about this is that basically the campaign missions are going to introduce open combat missions that provide more player choice. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. It is your choice whether to take the stealthy approach or go loud, taking on any and all foes. Multiplayer, with the 20th anniversary celebration of Call of Duty, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be launching all 16 maps remastered from Modern Warfare 2 2009. So there was a couple maps, for example, like High Rise. It was featured in Warzone. They're not reusing that. They actually said, they confirmed that they're going to be remastering the maps straight from the 2009 version of the game. So it's a complete actual remaster of all 16 of these maps. So that's a good thing for sure. And it seems as though those are going to be the only maps we're going to get at launch, which I guess is fine because those are some classic maps. And I mean, I don't have any complaints really about that. Personally, we're getting 16 maps. It's all the old school Modern Warfare 2 maps, which I mean are great maps in my opinion. Even the lesser, greater maps are still solid in my opinion. And then they said they're going to have 12 new core 6v6 maps. They're going to have they're going to be launched in post-launch live seasons. So at the end of it all, I guess at the end of the yearly cycle, they should have 28 maps, but 16 at launch that are all Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps. Does that make sense? And then for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Zombies, what they're going to be doing is it's going to tell a new Treyarch Zombies story with missions, core zombie features, and secrets to discover, they said, with the largest map ever. Now, right there, you can already get the feeling that, are they going in the direction of, zombies in wars, like on the Warzone map? We'll get there in just a second. First things first, okay? So like I said, we talked about the campaign. There's some campaign details to talk about really quick. We got some multiplayer details and we got some zombies details. We're going to be covering all of that here in this video. Regarding the campaign, it takes place right after Modern Warfare 2. It features locales from Verdansk, along with places around the world. Half missions are linear story missions. Half of the missions are open combat missions, allowing you to play how you want. Features Makarov, Shepard, Task Force 141, Farah, and more characters. So that's the tidbits on the campaign. In terms of the multiplayer, we have actually 3 large multiplayer maps. They're going to be more ground war. So we have Resort, Military Base, and Industrial Belt, which are ground war maps, and one called Launch Facility, which is war mode. I haven't seen a whole lot of information on war mode. I'm wondering if it's the World War II mode that we had back in the day that I was hoping was going to make a return to Vanguard and didn't. I really like that mode. So if that's the mode it is, then I'm excited about that personally, because I think that mode is really fantastic. as long as they make their own individual maps for it. Stop reusing this portions of the Warzone map. It drives me nuts. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like each experience being individual. So that's one thing that just drives me absolutely bonkers. By the way, the graphics for the campaign are absolutely insane as well. In terms of multiplayer and everything like that, well, I think this is actually not just multiplayer, but there's going to be a new tac stance. So it's kind of like an in-between full ADS and hip fire activated via a toggle. You can fire in tac stance while sliding, they said. So there's a bunch of different stuff like that as well. A little bit of tidbits, regarding that. In terms of the multiplayer modes, we're gonna have all your standard modes: TDM, domination, kill confirmed, hardpoint, etc., etc. Like I said, ground war, that war mode, cutthroat, which is 3v3v3, and more modes to come post launch, they said. So like I said, there's a bunch of multiplayer tidbits there as well, but there's a few more actually, because there's a few confirmed tidbits regarding multiplayer specifically that I actually want to touch on. So that is the fact that you can slide cancel, you can reload cancel, you have faster mantling and mantle while sprinting, fire immediately after sliding. By the way, all these tidbits are coming from Charlie Intel, who got to see the game at Sledgehammer Games. ADS while sliding, there's a gear / perk option, they said. Increased tac sprint durations per weapon class, increased strafe speeds and ADS movement, and then tac sprint recharges while sprinting. They also said that the movement will carry over to Warzone when Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone integrate later this year. In addition to that, more tidbits regarding multiplayer. So we have 16 Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps at launch, 4 ground war maps, war mode, map voting has returned, so you can vote for maps, which I'm a huge fan of. That should have still been there. They should never remove that. So I'm not going to praise them for that one. I'm just going to say, hey, well, it's good to be back. Classic minimap, same thing. Map voting, and that should have never been removed. But it's good that that's back. 150 health. Movement with slide cancel, reload cancel, and more. Like I said, gear perk system, and all perks activate from the start of the match. So it's not like Modern Warfare 2. Now, I will say that judging from, the tidbits that we're getting, it pretty much feels and sounds like that Modern Warfare 2 was a beta for Modern Warfare 3. All right, I'm just going to put that out there. Excuse me, it 100% sounds like that, but let me know how you feel about that. And then we got zombies. Okay, so we're going to talk about a little bit about zombies. Because I don't know where to sit on the zombie spectrum. You guys let me know how you feel about this. But like I said, it's a little iffy. So basically, Modern Warfare 3 zombies is going to be DMZ plus Outbreak combined. Outbreak was a cool mode, but it's not something that I would want as a main zombies experience. It's PvE only. It's played on the new Warzone map right there. Massive yikes for me. Don't give us a zombies experience that's like just reutilizing other assets. Okay, just don't. If you're too tight to be able to create these things uniquely, then take a year off, for crying out loud. I just feel like they're very tone deaf when it comes to these things, and I'm very frustrated because I don't want to play zombies on a new Warzone map. Anyways, 4-player squads. Up to 24 players, buy stations, ammo depots, wall buys, mystery boxes, pack-a-punch, all of that is there. Exfil with rewards, cinematic story part of Treyarch Zombies storyline. Okay, so I guess there is going to be some kind of cinematic story. I don't know how they're going to fit that in a big open world Warzone kind of style thing, but I guess they'll figure a way to do that. Now, I am a little bit frustrated with that, like I said, for what I think is good reason personally. You guys can tell me what you think. Also, Call of Duty did say that the story is a dark ether zombie story that is set up in the Modern Warfare universe. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I guess they're crossing over across everything now. So that's interesting. Complete mission, survive, extract. That's kind of the idea. So look, it's okay. It's not horrible. But it's not like the worst thing that could have happened, because the worst thing that could have happened is like Vanguard zombies. That was, I think, the worst iteration ever. But it's not ideal either, in my opinion, right? Like, again, to be fair, I did enjoy Cold War zombies, right? Outbreak, Cold War zombies, it was solid. Like I said, way better than Vanguard zombies. but it wasn't ideal, but it was a lot of fun. But now that they're making it more open world, I mean, come on, who asked for this? Whose idea was this? I don't see it. I don't see the purpose. I don't see why. Just why? Like you know, the problem is like, at least in Cold War we had our own maps, right? And here for zombies, in here it's like, all right, it's basically on the new Warzone map. Like that's just no. I don't like that, man. Personally speaking, I'm not feeling that personally. You know, like sure, I'm gonna wait and see what it's really like. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna wait and see, you know, the official reveal. But my goodness gracious, it already feels like very, very tone deaf to me. And it's like, man, it's unfortunate because like, you know, a lot of people have just been, you know, that love zombies have just feel like there's been a lacking ever since they kind of wrapped up the actual, you know, main story in the end of Black Ops 3, I guess sort of beginning of Black Ops 4. And Black Ops 4, you know, now I regret complaining about it. You know, we had Voyage of Despair and things like that, and it felt like it just wasn't the same. But I would take that over this any day. I would take that over Black Ops Cold War Zombies because it was a solid experience. Like 9 was a great map, Voyage of Despair was a great map. You know, there's some good maps in there. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but you guys let me know in the comments below. How do you feel about this open world zombies experience? I know I ranted more about that, but it's because, you know, I think the campaign speaks for itself. It's going to be great. We already know the campaign is going to be solid. It looks great. If you've seen the trailer, it looks fantastic. I mean, let me know what you think. The multiplayer seems promising. Like I said, you know, they fixed a lot of the complaints people had with Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, so I think it's going to be solid. I think the Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps getting remastered fully is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. How it plays beyond that, we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. But if they learned from their mistakes from Modern Warfare 2, then I think the multiplayer it should be promising. But the zombies, I'm on the fence. We'll see. I'm not writing it off. I'm a little disappointed because I do feel like, you know, like whose idea was this? Why can't you just give us classic traditional zombies? I'm not writing it off. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna take a look at what they officially reveal when the time comes, but I don't know. It's got me really on edge. I'll say that much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all these details for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Do you feel like it sounds promising? Do you feel like it's just, you know, it's going to be a disappointment to you? Where do you sit on the spectrum? Or maybe somewhere in between. Maybe you're a little bit iffy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like I said, we're going to play through the campaign when it comes out. We're going to check out multiplayer. We're going to check out zombies. We're going to see how it is. The question is, will we stick with it? Will it have the longevity? Will it make us feel how we used to feel about Call of Duty? I really hope so, but man, I'm tired of hoping, getting my hopes kind of smashed into little itty bitty pieces. But anyways, you know, we'll see when the time comes. Okay, I never like to write things off before I give it a fair go, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more. Stay safe, be well, and until the next one, game on. See you guys soon. Hey you, what are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army. Do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is going to fade. That's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, you're lost. See you later.